What it do? Your boy is back. You already know who it is. It's the shortest giant you will ever meet in your damn life. It is the short man, and we are back with another brand new episode of Off Punishment, and we are live. Check me out, right? I got the crew. I got all my bros with me. So we're gonna start off with the creator of so many multiple shows. He is the Suge Knight Puff Daddy of the bunch without the ass whoopings and the take that's. Give him your name, my brother.
You know who it is? It's your boy Big Mars, aka Marlon Beardo, the bearded weirdo, the Stella Rosa Casanova, the Great Wonder, the creator of culture, and many other aliases that will soon be unveiled on you. I'm here with the whole family. Off Punishment is back. We're breaking those shackles. We're here, baby. It's that simple.
Yeah. And so the man in the blue shirt is my counterpartner into this new show we have called Blow the Whistle Sports. He is the host, he is the creator. I am just the man on the side. I whip his ass every week in debates.
Pause.
I am undefeated. As y'all can see, I want y'all to go on to YouTube and check us out. Tell them your name, my brother.
What's up? Cal Jones 757. Like he said, Blow the Whistle Sports. Last show was hot. The views are up. I think I'm the only person that predicted Terrence Crawford, ninth round knockout. I said he'll dominate the fight, and that happened. I don't know. I guess I'm just a smart dude. But check us out anyway. After dark. I don't know if you said that already. We everywhere. So
Yeah, but we gonna get into that Spence and Crawford fight a little later. And last but not least, our brother from another. He is the man with the dessert and beverage plan. Tell him who you are, Mr. Christian himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is your boy. It is Big Gerald, aka the Pharaoh of Christian Mingle, and we are on our way up as we always are. AKA your boy Dub Deuces. Shout out to T Town. Man, I'm back with the bros. You can catch me, of course, on Our Punishment with the fellas down in the den after dark. But first and foremost, Black Air Force Energy with your boy, Big Gerald. And we got something to talk about here shortly.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But first, we have to say rest in peace to a childhood icon, our beloved Pee Wee Herman. It's a sad day for me, myself. I grew up on Pee Wee's Playhouse and Big Top Pee Wee, the movie. Um, I don't know what to say, man. Like, he was just 70 years old. He was still fairly young. But rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman. We appreciate all you have done for our childhood. And thank you. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Shout out Derek for real, man. The best part of the movie Blow was Pee Wee's
Ooh,
character.
yeah.
Derek for real, man. Shout out to the theaters that made Pee Wee feel at home while he was doing this thing. You know, he's childhood icon, 70 years old, 70 years young. Still look good, man. Cancer, F cancer, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And so we have another tragic story that we want to bring to y'all. The star of Euphoria, the young man Angus Cloud. We want to say RIP to him. Man, he was a child, in my eyes. He was a young man. And they don't know the cause of death yet. I know his father, from my thoughts. I think his father passed away about a week ago. That might have had a lot of trauma due to it. Could have been depression, mental illness. That could be a suicide. Allegedly, I don't know, but I want to talk about that a little bit. With that type of tragedy in your life, do you think mental illness can play an effect in those type of things where maybe it could be a suicide, maybe induced with a few narcotics or so? What do y'all think, man?
Me personally, when you look at everything that we're talking, of course, the young man is 25 years old. Uh, Anytime that a parent passes away, it's going to take a lot out of you. Not to mention when you're always in the limelight, the show that you're on is one of the biggest shows on HBO right now. Playing the role of a drug dealer, all those things take a toll. And according to the family, he was battling with his mental health. So there was a lot of extenuating factors that probably played a role into this. Like I said, we don't know exactly what happened, but if you're ever getting that low, we got the number right here for the suicide and crisis line. Man, reach out. It's good to have a network around you, and just feel safe and vulnerable. That way you can share, and get the help you need. Like I said, it's a tragic loss because before it's a great show. He's a pivotal part of the show. I love his character. I think this is a great loss because he was so young and had a big career ahead of him.
Yeah, yeah. Fellas, y'all want to say anything about mental health? I want everybody to really pay attention to the suicide and crisis line, man, because it's a lot of people out there are battling with mental illness, and I really want y'all to really love on them and help. You know what I mean? Just don't be like, oh, that person's crazy. No, they might be going through a lot of trauma. Show them some love, man. Like stick your hand out and pull them in and embrace them. Um, love on them and be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big person in the church, everything, but I do believe in certain things in the Bible of when somebody is struggling, you do help them. When they're hungry, you feed them. If they're naked, you clothe them. So we are here for certain reasons in this world, and it is to help our fellow male or female brother or sister, mother or whatever. We gotta keep that helping hand out. You know what I'm saying? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world
Wow,
a place.
you were doing so good, bro.
Nah, man,
He
like
was,
what?
man.
So close.
Yeah,
I got you,
no.
bro. Tap me in this time. I
you,
got you.
you gotta read the room on your own show, man.
I'm reading the room, man. I was really getting ready to break it to a song though, because you do have those type of issues. Like you gotta reach out to somebody, man. You gotta help for real, man. Like I work in this field of people that deal with mental illness and addiction. And it's a real soft spot for me because I love everybody and I'm around people all the time. And I feel like everybody in life got a purpose. And sometimes they might not see it because of what they got going on or what they're using or what they're doing. And it might just take that one of us to say, hey man, you got a purpose. Like, yo, something is good in your heart and your soul, man. Like let's build on it. And so we got to show each other love, man. Like I just feel like that, man. And I know Big Gerald, you work in the same type of industry as I do. And I know we've met a lot of different people in the world. And, a lot of them have had purpose and they have passed on because they could not beat that addiction or they were battling with that illness. You know what I mean? And it's sad a lot of the times. And this guy was 25 years old. He hadn't even reached his full potential yet. Who knows where he could have skyrocketed to?
Yeah. Uh, Euphoria was one of my favorite shows. I've seen every single episode. Always thought it was great. It blew me away because obviously that wasn't the high school life that I grew up in, and I'm like, man, we really don't understand what the kids are going through. And I particularly felt the fondness to the Fesco character, Angus Cloud's character. That was my favorite character on the show, him and his brother. And then when I saw him in a real life interview, I was like, oh, he's not really acting. It seemed like his character and him were very similar. And that can get dark when you're occupying a dark space. And we talk about mental health. You see that with a lot of actors that go the method route. It can be very difficult getting out of that dark space, in and out for hours at a time while you're filming for 3-4 months of the season. And then with the loss of his father and everything, I'm sure the strike and probably not knowing when I'm going to work again, because he was a young star, but I'm sure he wasn't, getting that $2 million an episode type of Frasier money. So these actors, that's what we're talking about, these strikes and just basic human rights. He's not working. He's to himself. He lost his father, social media, and it just becomes a pressure cooker. And obviously, this is sheer speculation, off punishment, nor any of the Mars Media programs want to say what happened. We definitely respect the privacy of his family, but we don't know what it is. Usually, 25-year-olds don't die of natural causes. So I'm just praying for his friends and family, his colleagues, anybody associated to the young man. And I think if the only highlight we could think, at least I understand his relationship with his father was precious. So, at least they're hopefully together again. But it's rough, man. You need to be able to um, not only be open to sharing when you're down, but you also got to make sure you have a network of people that are willing to listen. Because sometimes when you want to vent, you just need to vent. And sometimes people, I know myself, I'm more of a solution based person. And sometimes even myself, I'm not the best person to talk to. And sometimes people just need to vent. So if you need to get a professional, there's plenty of hotlines. We had put it on the screen earlier. Please do that and make sure that you don't do the thing that is irreversible. And life is precious for sure.
Yeah, truly go and love on somebody, man. Even if you don't know them, if you see somebody and they just have to seem like they're down, just maybe saying hello could help out a whole lot. You might have really saved somebody's life by just saying hello. So please, y'all, don't take this lightly. Mental illness and addiction is real. Please, please, please spread love, really. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to move a little forward, and we don't want to be so much of a downer. We're going to
You
bring it
gonna
up.
ask Cal?
You know,
You just
you
I,
just
know,
was-
go
I,
with
was
it,
get-
bro.
I was getting ready to get into something with him, man. But go ahead, Brother Kyle. What
uh, y'all are right. So first of all, rest in peace. I think the scary thing about depression and addiction, people think it's something that can just be like lifelong, like you're born with it, and then you just keep it on. It may be something that just come about. So when people say they seen somebody and that person looked happy the last time I seen them, and that person looks like this and look like this, it doesn't mean that they was always depressed. Maybe they were a happy person and it just came on. I mean, from the stuff that we eat every day, the stuff that we drink. A lot of people don't exercise. A lot of people don't even take the time to, meditate or think about their mental health. The everyday grind of trying to work. And me and Mars was talking about this the other day, just like working your way to the next thing and to the next thing and to the next thing. And sometimes we don't sit back and just enjoy life. Like it's always, what's the next goal? What's the next type of pressure I'm gonna put on myself? Can I get up the earliest? Can I work the latest? Can I outdo this person to like play this game of life just to beat the other person? And sometimes it can just take like a mental drain on you. And sometimes you gotta sit down and just enjoy where you at in life because we're not guaranteed to be here tomorrow. So that'd be the advice I give.
yeah, one day at a time. You know what I mean? Just love on your people. So y'all know I love y'all, so I'm gonna put that out now. I love all my brothers. I love all of my viewers. Uh, my mother is a big supporter. I used to be talking crazy, calling her senile. I am going to give her a full public apology of calling her senile. I am so
Stop
sorry.
saying it.
I love you to death, lady. So, I never want anybody to take it personal. It's always my jokes, but sometimes maybe I go too far. But I love you and I always appreciate you. So, but you got to love on your people.
Love you,
But
mama. Take it.
we're going to get into something hot that just popped up with Miss Cardi B. Uh, as y'all seen in the news, she was flinging mics because she got some water flung on her. What y'all think, man? Y'all see how Cardi threw that mic so fast and bopped two people in the face? What y'all think, man? Has Cardi gone too far?
So I think This is the Black Air Force Energy segment, but you know,
I messed it up,
it,
my brother. I'm
it's
so
been a
sorry.
while. We've
That
been
was the
rusty.
segue to Big Gerald of Acid actually going too far. But let me rewind it. This is a Black Air Force Energy segment with
Black,
your
black, black,
boy.
big Black Air Force Energy, energy, energy.
With your boy Dub Deuce. Go ahead and tell it what it is, man.
Well, they already know. So I think the biggest thing is looking at it. Cardi's back at it again with another person. On top of the fact that it was thrown, there's now also law enforcement involved. We don't know exactly where it's going to go from here. Um, I'm going to send it over to Mars. What do you think about the situation? And now that the police involved, how do you think Cardi stands to, wiggle out of this situation? Cardi?
I don't think she's gonna wiggle out of this situation. I think rappers are going to jail like the sun rises every morning, and I think she's about to be the next one. This is the 14th time she's been thrown a boot or should. She apparently needs to get one of those leashes to her mic, like the Wii strap or something like that, because she can't stop throwing stuff at people. Heels, purses, shoes, fists. You know, I like Cardi B. I'm a fan. I love her story, from stripping and maybe drugging men, allegedly, and to becoming a superstar and doing Pepsi commercials and being in Fast and the Furious movies. I'm so proud of her. But you have to come to a point. We can't excuse this behavior. You got stuff to lose. When you are a walking target, people are going to do things. Oh, I love working hard for what I do and earning every penny. But sometimes I wish Cardi B would throw a mic at me because let me tell you, it would be Cardi B and Mars, executive for every project. I would sue the skin off. And there are people that are sitting there waiting for you to pop off so they can sue. So, yeah, I understand you don't want to get water thrown on you. Cool. You have the power to say, her, out my show, stop the show, call her name. But once you start throwing things at people, it's over. And I think this time it might be an example. It's on camera, and she did it twice in one night, and if or within 2 nights or so. So no, you gotta realize that you gotta be the adult in the room at some point. So I don't think she's gonna get away from this time. I think she's gonna be in there with Casanova and a couple other rappers because it's over for
Yeah, which brings me to my next point. Me and you brought this up the last time with Sean Kemp and him firing the shot over his phone. Do you think superstars sometimes put themselves in positions where they forget exactly what they have to lose, like Mars said?
Yeah. Um, to harp back on the first conversation, it's just a lot of mentally like unstable people right now that are like role models. Like it's kind of scary that Cardi B is the person that can fill a crowd up and people like look up to her. But that's a different conversation. Um, I think she's used to being in those positions. She was in those positions before she became famous, where she would just do whatever's on her mind. If she need to pull up on somebody and fight them, she hasn't left it. And that's what separate people. Like that's what separate Beyonce to Lauren. Well, I don't want to say Lauren Hills, but all these other people, they evolve. And some people feel like they can't evolve. They got to still be that person that they were before they got famous. You're not that person anymore. But you can be crying victim when, like Mara said, you get arrested. Then you was done wrong, or people are targeting you or whatever. You have to evolve. You got to put yourself in situations where these things don't happen. But she'll learn one day.
I
That's an
don't know.
excellent point.
I think Cardi B need a 10-day MLB contract for where she be throwing shit. Like she got an arm on her. So somebody MLB, go ahead and bring Cardi B in one time for 10 days. Let's see what that arm can do. Shit. And you throw some shit, throw it back. Fuck it.
Yeah, but
It just,
it's a person that I'm sorry, go ahead, Big Jerk.
so the thing is, I think you were about to allude to this. Of course, you think automatically eye for an eye. You throw water at me, the first thing I'm gonna throw at you, but you have so much more to lose. And so that rash decision could cost you a whole bunch. You get paid to come to these venues and perform. You know, you also got to allow everyone else to do their job too. Security. You got to allow the venue to come in and handle these things. You are the star. You know, things are gonna happen all the time, and no, they should not happen to you. But if the whole thing is they do water on me, I'm gonna throw a mic at them, and now you're on the TV complaining that you're being sued. But that is the logical next step for somebody who don't got the money you got, who don't got the name you got. They're the next person that's finna make a buck off of your hard work. Why throw that all away over something when it's rash? This is why you have all those bodyguards. Don't give your money away freely. That's wild to me. What was you about to say, Cal?
No, I mean, I think I agree with what you're saying. You're right. And also, everybody can't be Cardi B. She may get away with throwing a mic at somebody. Everyday average person that's out here because they mad about some water on them or something and their pride getting away, don't make it home. A lot of people don't make it home because of pride, or I feel disrespected, or I feel like whatever. And I think sometimes you got to keep that in mind. You got a kid that you got to get back home to too. Like that
Two of
person
them.
that don't have. Oh, go ahead, Mars.
I was saying 2 kids.
Oh, 2 kids. The other person ain't got nothing to lose. It's probably the reason why they did it. Like you said, you built the security team. You built all these people around you. Protect yourself. Protect your investment. You're your own investment. And when you're doing stuff like that, you put your kids at risk of their mom going to jail. But I guess just being unstable is the thing that's in style now. Being toxic relationships, people cheating on people. I guess like it sells now. So it doesn't surprise me.
Well, we love you, Cardi. Just stop doing shit. But
No, don't put me in that.
hey, man, I love Cardi B, man. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I love Cardi B, so it is what it is. But stop throwing shit, or go get you an MLB contract for real. And speaking of Kyle Jones, I want y'all, like I said, to check out Blow the Whistle Sports. I be whipping his ass every week in debate. Sometimes I've been cheated, but we just had a debate the other day about the Spence and Crawford fight. Now I picked Spence. He picked Crawford, and whatever all his predictions, he was right. So I got
to tell her what I said.
He said it was going to be a 9th round knockout, and that it was going to be an easy walk in the park for Terrence Crawford. He told no lies, and I got to say, I was a little offended at my brother when he said this other day because I'm like, man, I know boxing. I'm a boxing fanatic. I watch it 24/7. I've trained. I've been in the ring with local boxers out here in Washington, and
several hobos.
That too. I was trying to...
You set yourself up for that one.
But I am a boxing fanatic, and we have a huge bet on the line for our Vegas trip that is coming up in September for our 40th birthday. And I lost. This is the second bet I have lost. I'm going to honor my word and honor my bet like a true G that I am. I want y'all to check out the first bet that I lost. It was the hot chip challenge that I had to take it in Tampa. It was a hell of a chip. It threw me off for a bit. So I want y'all to check us out. But he really predicted everything. So I got to give him his credit. So, Kyle, all love to you, my brother.
I for myself because that was amazing content. What's up, Nikki?
Hey,
Miss Nikki New in the building.
what it do?
Thank you for jumping in. Miss Nikki New is a very wonderful person. She's like a sister to me. I want her to jump in or jump out wherever she is.
I'm sorry.
Y'all must be family for real. Y'all got the same Wi-Fi.
Not the lights went out.
I thought you was in space. Where's she all about to?
So
the Undertaker for a second. I was like, oh. Thought she was gonna
Sorry,
pop
guys.
up Herman.
So I'm finna, before I tell Miss Nikki, I want you to introduce Miss Nikki New. She is the Are You Mad podcaster. She is a phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? But for the bet for me and Kyle, I have 3 shots of his choice of a beverage, adult beverage, that I am going to take back to back to back at our Vegas trip. And we're going to do it on live on AD Dark. We're going to do it off punishment. We're going to do it live so everybody can see it. They're going to see how I'm a true champion. And I honor my bet. You know what I'm saying? But to bring in Miss Nikki New of the Are You Mad podcast, she's about health and wellness. I feel like she is my personal counselor, my therapist. She has helped me understand myself in so many ways. I want y'all to check out our 2-part show episodes on the Are You Mad podcast. Welcome, Miss Nikki New. I want you to tell them about yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Herman. Welcome back. So good to see you back off punishment. Good stuff. I was able to jump in on the tail end of a few of the conversations, but just to tell you a little bit about myself, my name is Nikki New, aka Nick to the New, aka Nick Murder, aka Cold World, and I'm the creator, founder of Are You Mad, the podcast for the people, where we discuss all things mindfulness. So I did catch the tail end of the mindfulness. Cal, you did a great job. Shout out to Off Punishment. Blow the whistle. So many podcasts underneath the Mars Entertainment. So so good stuff as far as mental health and mindfulness, and that's basically what we like to focus on. And I have a bit of a story which you can definitely check out on all podcast platforms and YouTube as well. So I'll just keep it short there because I don't want to chime in on your bets and black.
Now, I would like you to chime in on the young man Angus Cloud, who recently passed away today, and maybe his battle with mental illness and trauma. And I would like to get your thoughts on that.
Well, honestly, I don't know too much about Angus, if I'm going to be quite frank. But as far as anyone being lost or anyone going away or passing due to depression or mental health, it's always a sad situation because I don't know his story. I don't know if this is something that was well known amongst the family, if it was discussed, if it was an obvious thing that we overlook, which a lot of people tend to overlook. So please forgive me in that regards in not having too much knowledge on the gentleman, but my condolences definitely go out to his families and those who do suffer from mental health and depression. I wish them all well in regards to speaking up, or family members and support systems coming together, paying attention to that friend or family member that may be, I don't know, intentionally abandoning themselves. And we all know that, they go through funks and things of that nature, but let's discuss more of these funks that we may see some of our friends and family members going through, and never giving up, no matter how stubborn they can be. But I mean, we are each other's, our brother's keepers. So in that regard, definitely speak up and definitely reach out to your support system, and they can go from there and get you the proper help.
Okay, good. And I want y'all to continue to follow and support Miss Nikki New for health and wellness and mindfulness. Please, please, please. She is amazing. Send her a DM and ask her, get a therapy session with her. I damn sure do. She has helped me, like I said, she has helped me understand myself even more than what I do now. So I want y'all to support her. Please, please, please support her. I want y'all to support the crew, the family. I want y'all to support Cal Jones.
Not be sending Miss Nikki New DMs. Just put out whatever you need to say.
Thank you, Cal. Hey.
Do not.
But I do have a book. I do have a session where you can book now. We can have a consultation. But thank you. You don't no need to send an actual DM. But I am available.
Yeah, I meant to say that. I'm already throwed off. Get a consultation with me.
No problem.
Thank you, Cal.
You just solicited. We talked about that Keke Palmer movie, and I apologize.
She was about to have 30 DMs.
I am not trying to solicit Miss Nikki New. I want people to get a consultation and hear what she has to say. Share your story and see how helpful she can be in getting to help you understand who you are as a human, as a person. A lot of people come out with these drugs and things that they want you to take, but it's other ways to get help. And it takes somebody just to listen and maybe give their opinion. They're not going to tell you what to do, but give an opinion. And Miss Nikki New is very, very great at that. And so I want you guys to jump in and get a consultation with her. That's all I got.
Thank you so much, Charmaine. Yeah, it's all about that introspective, just having that conversation with self. Always checking in with yourself. So definitely, I know we all go through rough times and we're not really certain, and it's always good to get another ear that's non-biased, that's not going to look at you for whatever everybody else may call you or whatever names they try to attach to you, but that just may hear you and allow you to think and just see how you are even moving in your own ways.
Yeah. All right. And so, y'all, we are gonna, with quick, we just wanted to jump into it and show some love. Like I said, this is Off Punishment. I'm back, baby. I'm back and better than ever. New content coming. We're gonna do some lives. I'm gonna still be me. Chains is broken, and we in here. I want to thank the whole After Dark crew, all my brothers, Big Mars, Cal Jones, Dub Deuce. I want y'all to give all y'all social media, starting with Mars.
Yes, guys, you can find me over on Instagram at Mars_entertainment. MARZ_entertainment. ENTE. However you spell entertainment. Sorry about that, but it's late. You can also find me over on Facebook at Sean Marshall, and you can find me, I was going to say Twitter, but I guess it's X now. And I don't know what show we'll talk about that stupid shit, but you can find me over at X at Sean930. And of course on YouTube, just type in the @ sign down in the den, and that will take you to this channel where you're looking at this wonderful podcast, and you can see all of the content that we have. You can see the replays of Blow the Whistle if you miss them on over at the Keeping Up with Cal Jones a week after. The replays are there. It's like a Negro Netflix. So check it out. There's a ton of great content by all Black creators, and such as the gentleman and young queen that you see up there. And support all my people. And you can also follow me over on TikTok at Down in the Den, or Down in the Den After Dark on TikTok.
All right. Miss Nikki New, tell them how to reach you.
Hi, you guys can find me on Facebook, YouTube as well, and that's Are You Mad? ARGH, the letter UMAD. Okay, that's on almost all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitch. Just type in Are You Mad? And you'll see me in the lips, most likely.
All right, Dub Deuce, give them your handles.
Of course, you can catch me on Facebook at Gerald Williams, Instagram, Leroy J1117. You can always catch me with the bros on the Mars Entertainment platform. We got more content coming soon. Of course, Christian Mingle, y'all know what it is. For the rest of the world, come rock with us. We're going up. It's always love.
Yeah.
And my brother Cal Jones, predictionist. I still whip his ass in every debate. Go ahead and give your handles, my guy.
Cal Jones 757 on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook. I know Mars said we got all Black creators. We are looking for one white person so we can meet the quota.
Well, we do have Johnny Raps over at Unknown.
Oh yeah, that's all right. So we met the quota. We met the quota.
Shout out to Johnny Raps, brand new
Johnny Raps. I forgot about him.
Party, Bizarre. So we are a multicultural path of creators.
Yes, people of color.
I'm pretty beige myself. If we really want to get into DN.
And Blow the Whistle. Don't forget to watch that. We had about 2.5 thousand in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Nice. So we blowing up. We blowing up.
We doing numbers. And just know about Blow the Whistle. We ain't analysts. We just two homies that's just gonna shoot our opinion. We love sports. We love to have fun. And just check us out, show us some love. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fun time in life for us. And for me, myself, you can catch me on Instagram at Shortman8300. You can catch me on Facebook at Julia Shortman Leggett. What's that? TikTok, Shortman 8300. Off punishment is back, baby, and it is what it is. I am the shortest giant that you will ever meet. You see my man behind me, Marvin the Martian. Middle finger up to the haters. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. This Mars Entertainment to the death. We'll check y'all out soon. Peace.